Good afternoon, Namaste. Welcome to Hotel Parkland. Please heartily welcome to Chitwan.
So, Terrence and I have arrived here in Chitwan National Park. Alright, so I was just thinking, you know, our bathroom's nice. But we're gonna have to squish. There's a little spider over here.
Just a little one. Just a little itty bitty spider.
Let me give you my hand here for perspective, okay?
Yeah, I wouldn't fuck around.
He's a good size.
Yeah, he's a good size. I'd get the hell away from there.
My mother passed away and was a huge fan of elephants, you know, and I remember her saying to me, son, I'd love to take a trip with you sometime, you know, go to Africa and see the elephants, you know, ride the elephants. And I haven't been to Africa, not yet, but you know, here there's certainly elephants, and so we've hired some elephants and going to do part of the safari on the back of elephants. And you know, my mom's been popping into my mind a lot lately, and I just, you know, I wish she was here. I wish she was able to kind of experience this. So anyway, it's gonna be a fun trip, I think. These are the electrified fences, and we're at the elephant stables. There's one of the big guys now.
I never heard in my like people's also working on. That is one of the projects. Save the Rhinos Foundation.
After this point here, there's like, well, like here?
Yeah.
This way here? No roads for like
Ever.
50 miles.
What's the name of this plant again?
What's the name of the plant?
Mimosa. Like a Venus flytrap.
Yeah.
Hey plant. I'm coming. I'm just playing with the plant. We just spotted one of the greater one-horned rhinos just bathing here in the river.
This is responsibility. I don't have any guides.
Yeah.
I don't have guides.
Which, coming from Disney, you know, I'm expecting this thing to be on a loop, but
if you go there,
he's the real deal, just chilling out,
get my license. I never got work anymore.
cooling off from the sun. You can hear an elephant trumpet in the background there. Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Just hanging out, cooling off from the heat.
Yeah, he looks like he needs a sandwich or three. On the water, in the shore too. Looks like a big snake.
Alright, this is horribly zoomed out, but out there you can see,
You want to see this?
some crocodiles. There's 4 of them. This is the closest one. And hopefully we'll see some more closer when we're doing the canoe ride down the river, yeah. Well, not too close, but you know what I mean. These here are the sort of canoes that we'll be taking out tomorrow. And they're dug out of a single piece of these large trees that you can find in the area.
Well, we're here in Chitwan, and just on the edge of the river. It's a national rainforest, and tourism is a big industry, obviously, in Nepal. And what we have here is the behind the scenes of really the work that goes into the artistry that happens here. And this is old school. I have a deep respect for this. I've tried this kind of work myself. I'm a bit of an artist, and it's wood carving. But this man's going through this like it's nothing. It's the end result is fantastic, obviously. And as a man doing this for a living, look, he's using his feet. He's got complete control, and he's doing a fantastic job. This is wood chip carving, as I've known from back home, and we can see clearly that the outcome of the skill of what goes into this sort of work, it's quite phenomenal, actually. Maybe something that Westerners don't fully comprehend and respect.
Morning. We actually slept last night. Unbelievable. I think that's the first time we got 7-8 hours sleep in, God, I don't even know how long. Better part of a week. But we're pretty ramped up now that we're here this morning. Essentially what's going to happen is we spend the morning on those sort of traditional, dugout canoes. and it's going to be in crocodile-infested water, so that should be pretty exciting. Terrence has put together some ingenious device that certainly would get us stopped at the airport. Looks kind of like a bomb, but it's some sort of recording flotation thing, so hopefully that works out and doesn't ruin his camera. Then we're going to take a bit of a siesta in the afternoon, because that's what the animals do. It's so warm that they're going to go and hide, and Terrence and I will probably do the same thing. Hopefully the power grid's running so we can get some AC going. And then the evening, the reason we really came here is to ride the elephants. So our elephant safari is going to be this evening, which is going to be pretty awesome.
Got all over my face.
Terrence, I've noticed you've gone back to meat. That didn't take very long.
A little bit at a time, you know. It's just a little teaser.
They don't make sausage here, so what is that?
Thanks.
That means in Nepal we have two different types of crocodiles living in here. This one is called marsh mugger. Marshes between lake to swamp area. Muggers means mugging or tracking. 9 species are the resident. One of them is vagrant. Lapwing here. Red one-legged lapwing.
Terrence, is it working the way you'd hoped?
Chocolate field spots come up now.
More breakfast.
There was the one little one. We logged alligator feathers from the head. That is the one which is in breeding movement. In the Chitwan National Park, we do have 56 different types of mammals, 47 different types of reptiles, 9 different types of amphibians, 160 butterflies, 629 species of birds collected here. Some situations, the animal can be very dangerous when they have a baby during their fighting times or when they are mating time. So this moment can be they are very aggressive. So at that period when we see them, first we just try to understand the situation, and after that we have several different ways to save from the animals. The best way to save by the animals is climbing on the tree. But there are big trees where we cannot climb on. So that will cause the problem. If you see that big tree, just go hiding behind of the tree. But it has to have one people at one tree, not all of us at the same tree.
Makes sense.
Yes.
How many Bengal tigers would you say are in?
120 tigers been recorded here.
Wow.
And in that area, especially I'm talking about the rhinos, when we are in open grassland, there is no any tree. So if you got to see something, rhinos charging to you, you just drop whatever it's easier to drop from you. So that then you get time to go and run away.
All right, we're out of the canoes, and Terrence, we're going in on foot.
Oh, yeah. Climb trees, right? Yeah.
Remember that dream you had about a tiger eating you?
Yeah. It's all coming back right now.
This here is a termite mound. We've seen them as we've been doing our walk. How long ago do you think a tiger made that?
Less than a week.
Okay.
3 days, something like that, according to that. It's very hard to tell because the soil is very hard, you know.
You can see it here, paw print, and then the toes.
Liane, or spangle vine, whatever you call them, or Bahonia early as well.
We've walked through the Chitwan jungle, and we're now at what's the elephant breeding center. Hey, buddy.
That's just a massage foot. It would hurt us, you know?
It looks really hard.
Yeah, it's like, hey man, you're beating me here. This guy's just like, a little harder, will you?
Thanks, man.
This looks like it might save you losing your camera.
So you just sit at the back and the both leg from the backwards.
I've wanted to do this ever since I've seen Indiana Jones.
Yeah, we feel like.
Same thing, yeah. Those aren't birds, sweetheart. They're giant vampire bats. Something like that.
What's great is my Facebook picture. On the front profile, on the background.
Yeah, I know it's exactly this.
It's the same thing.
This could get exciting.
Hey, wait.
Why did I get the
Now I know why I got the back.
Was he crapping between your legs? Nice.
Pooping time.
Okay.
Fire taran hai. Pite gana lor pani khorni ta fire taran le. के गर्नु बिस्तारै बिते घरतिर बिते घर हाथी के साथ
Okay, yeah.
पहले दोनों कर
We're very close to these guys. I'd say about 20 feet away.
गेंडा गेंडा
That's awesome. I didn't know we were crossing the river.
In the back of a howdah in the jungle.
Terrence, there's a deer.
Kind of big.
चितवा भेट्यो हो त्यही हो हो
We found some more rhinos right on the trail.
हो
All right, so that wraps up our Chitwan jungle adventure. Any thoughts, Terrence?
Thoughts? It was an adventure, all right. We got elephants. It was on a howdah. It's not like your regular bus ride going through Kitchener. You know what I mean?
That's right. Those elephants are. It's a bit sort of turbulent up in those boxes, but the whole thing, yeah, it was to me it was almost primeval. You know what I mean? It was like this prehistoric. To see a rhinoceros in the wild is
Nothing like you would ever imagine. Like you see it on TV, you see it in movies. Like, oh yeah, it's a rhino. Then you see it moving, and you're like, if I fall out and land on the ground, that thing is within 10 feet of me being smushed. It's phenomenal. The thing, yeah.
right. Like I've seen them in the zoo, but it's not it. Seeing them in the zoo is like learning about sex education. You know, in the natural wild, both things are phenomenally different.
Nice.
I think that's the best way I can describe it.
Yeah.
I mean, amazing. It was the walk was nice, and it was only later on the elephant that I realized we walked through this jungle, and you just come across rhinos and things. You know, the elephant, yeah, you feel an element of protection, but I don't know what I would have done if the rhino, when we were walking, was, you know, you come around a bend and he's just standing there.
There he is. Hey.
Yeah. Didn't see any tigers,
Hang on
but
a
they are
second.
rare.
Survival checkbook. What to do now? Forget about it.
Right, and I mean, let alone if you saw a tiger, I mean, you would just
You just die. You just freeze up and die.
pray to all 8 million Hindu gods at the same time. But anyway, yeah, fantastic. It was definitely a highlight to remember.